Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Brain Waves. I want to talk to you about a subject that I haven't covered in a while because there hasn't really been anything significant to cover. However, we're going to talk to you all about Allison Holker. That's right, late wife of Steven Twitch Boss. For those of you that don't know, I've been covering this story since the beginning of the whole situation that took place back in December of last year of 2022. And so currently, there are news articles and reports of Allison Holker. She's back at it. She's back to dancing after losing her husband. Now, for those of you that want to understand the details of what took place there, I also covered that extensively. I have tons and tons and tons of previous videos. And many of you, just like myself, don't believe the narrative that they're giving us. But in any case, I want to talk to you about this current situation. I'd like to welcome those of you that are here. If you can kindly subscribe if you haven't done so, hit the notification bell, select all, get the likes up. Please share this video in your social media groups with your friends, with your families, in your conversations with people. You can share it. All the information is right here. All right. Also, a couple of quick other things. You can support the work if you like this particular video so far, you like the work that I do. You can support it by, as I mentioned, subscribing and liking and sharing. You can also join the membership. I have 4 respective membership tiers. Shout out to the members. You can hit the super chat as well as the PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. I have the PayPal and Cash App information on the screen. And Venmo is in the description box as well. Literally, there are links there. All you have to do is tap or click, depending on whether you're on a mobile device or computer or laptop. And also, finally, I'm a life coach as well as prophet of the Most High. So you can talk to me, or your family members can, or your friends or your coworkers regarding virtually any subject. Doesn't matter if it's career, business, love, spiritual, you name it, I do it. And we can talk via video chat, video recording, phone conversations, and in person in the local Atlanta, Georgia area. So with all of that being said, let me go ahead and get some things on the screen. You're going to see a video here shortly that talks about Allison Holker, and she's back dancing. Okay, so let me get this pulled up for you all. It's just very interesting that, we're here at this particular place. And we're also here at this particular space, but it is what it is. It is what it is, as they always say. If you're here, feel free to say hello in the live chat. I welcome you here. All right. I definitely welcome you here. Thank you for being here. All right. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Okay, give me 1 second to pull up a couple of things. Yeah, it's been a long time coming since we talked about this particular subject, hasn't it? So let me go ahead and get this video pulled up for you all, as I mentioned. All right, let's switch some things around here. Y'all know how I do. Make sure y'all hit the like button. What's up, Tammy? What's up, Carol? What's up, Maryland Edwards? All right, so let's go ahead and take a listen to this video here. Let's go.
That's right.
Allison Holker getting back in the groove.
There's so many emotions.
The So You Think You Can Dance alum shared the first video of her moves since the death of her husband, Steven Twitch Boss, in December last year. In the clip, Allison nails it to Missy Elliott with her friend, actress Brittany Russell. Writing in the caption, "Truly felt so good to dance again. I was so overwhelmed with so many emotions.
It's just about celebrating dance and having a good time.
I was both scared and excited, but dance has always been there for me."
We approach life as we kind of look at life as being our playground. We like to have fun.
Allison also thanked fans for their love and support in her Instagram stories.
It has been very challenging and emotional, but you guys have brought so much hope and inspiration to us. My family and I have always said that we wanted to make sure that our purpose was lived out by bringing joy to people.
While this is the first time she's posted about getting back to dance, the last time Allison shared a dancing video on social media was back in January, a throwback clip with Twitch, 1 month after his death.
And y'all can see this also in the background. All right, this is the same video playing in the background. Mind you, too, take a look real quick. Since I just so happened to pause it right here, you see Twitch, look at him throwing up the devil horns. Just while I'm on the subject, you see Twitch throwing up the devil horns, right? Look at his hands. Look at his fingers. They be throwing up these signs all along. Y'all just don't see it. I'm just good and blessed. The Most High has anointed me to be able to pause at the right time, just so y'all can see this. What's up, Larissa Tilford? I'm glad you're here. What's up, Martha? I see y'all, Patriot Chick. Y'all noticed that, right? Devil horns. Let's just let that sit on the screen just for a little second. It's the type of stuff that be going on, and I talked about this ad nauseum. I have plenty of videos out. Y'all can go look. Now, look, folks, some of you may be wondering where are like some of my previous videos. If I had anything to do with tarot or any of that spiritual stuff, no matter what the video is, you're not going to find it, okay? And if I get the time, I may edit those videos and put them back out. But for now, you're not going to find them. But I have plenty of videos out in the past talking about this, okay? So anyway, let's go.
Simply writing alongside it, our love language.
He threw it up again.
I feel like we connect a lot through dance, so it's just sometimes fun like to have a partner in life that I can also dance with. You know, it just makes every single day so fun.
Twitch died last year at the age of 40. Allison confirming the sad news to ET at the time. Quote, "It is with the heaviest of hearts that I have to share my husband Steven has left us."
I still feel like I'm like the rest of the world where I'm still shocked. No one's ready for that moment, and there's no one that saw this coming. No one.
In May, she gave her first public interview since his death, opening up on the Today Show about how she's continuing to put on a brave face for their kids.
They just ask, when is Daddy coming back? And that's a really hard one. And then it'll be like a couple weeks later, like, but does he come back when he's older? Like, when Daddy's older, he'll come back. But they are still children and still obviously want him here. It's honestly something I wouldn't wish for anybody. It's really hard. But if I've learned anything, is that communication is key. To us, Daddy's in the stars, so we can go outside and talk to him whenever we want.
So that's the video. Carol, I don't think you've been paying attention to what's been going on. I have been talking about this so much, so consistently. It should be blatantly obvious. I talked about my stance when it comes to spirits and tarot cards. Talked about astrology. I talked about all of that stuff. I've even put out videos talking about it. I've talked about my stance. I've talked about a call to repentance from all of these things. So I'm just saying this so that everybody can kind of understand. I've been covering this and talking about this almost like every single video, but I don't want to get repetitive because you know how people say you're getting too preachy, but I don't do any of those things. I don't talk about any of those things. I've explained why I put this out before. If you all, maybe you haven't received notifications, all right, maybe some of y'all have not received notifications, so maybe I'll blame it on that. But I've covered this. I've put videos out. I've talked about this. As a matter of fact, let me put something on the screen right here. If you take a look here on the screen, all right, right now, if you take a look on the screen, you all should see this particular video, or should I say live stream right here. Okay, so I only got 330 views. It ain't like nobody coming to my channel anymore like they used to, right? But I put all this stuff out, and it's called Tarot Readers and Astrologers, a call for them to repent. I've been talking about this for a while. I've been dropping nuggets. And this is not just for Carol. This is for everybody. I just want to clarify this. I do not do any of those things, right? And I've talked about the reason why. So I just want to make this clear. I know some of you may have been coming back and say, hey, Brainwaves, I saw when you did this and you did that. I don't do that anymore. And I've talked about the reason why. I've talked about how in this year, it's a time for a shift. Things are shifting, things are changing, and we have to respond to the change. And I advise a lot of my clients to change, right? So I can't be a hypocrite when God tells me to change and for me to do stuff. I can't be a hypocrite. How I look like telling y'all, hey, you know, you got to change, John Doe, Jane Doe, guess what? Time to make a change. You know, come on, Michael Jackson, make that change. And then I'm sitting up here doing the same thing. I would be considered a hypocrite, right? So I talked about it. I talk about it in every video and live stream that I put out. And I give people an opportunity for that change as well. Okay. So I talked about why I don't want to make that, because this people are here about Allison Holker, but I did want to address it since it comes up. I don't do any of that stuff anymore. Repented from all of that, etc., etc. I explain why. With that being said, let me get into why people are here. Okay, let's go to Allison Holker's social media. All right, if you look at her social media here, you will see this is her blue check, 3.8 million followers. This is her. And so you go, these are some of the videos that she's been posting, okay? There was a Disney World. I think this was the last one that I covered. I covered the Disney World family shot. This was actually August 1st. Let's see, many of y'all, I think, remember this was back on July 19th. Okay. She's seen back out with the cast. Notice how everything is set up. You see her back out with the cast. You see her here posting pictures. Okay, like the dancing pictures. She's getting back into the mojo. She's getting back into the swing of things. Okay, you see her back out here on the strip. This is July. Okay, she took the family out. This was August 1st. So you could say this was the last Disney trip. You see her back out here again. You know, with her peeps and stuff like this. She's back out. She's back out, and see her right here. Look, let's take a look at this. You're gonna see her back out is essentially what I'm saying. I don't know about the audio. I don't want to. When they're doing cover songs, I try not to like do audio. But you see her back out. Let's see. I guess she's just out. I don't want to cover, but she's back out now. You see the stars, her star earrings, and she's back out, which is, you know, I know many of you will say it's a good thing, and I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but I want to talk about why she's coming back out. Okay. You see her back out. She's back good. I mean, obviously this is at the Tay-Tay concert, Taylor Swift concert. So I really don't want to show too much of this because, I mean, it's y'all get it. It's copyrighted music. I just can't show. Posted pictures. She's got like her daughter. I just kind of want y'all to see what's on the social media. Essentially, she's going to make a full emergence back out. And I talked about this before, right? And the reason why she's making this emergence back out now is because the block has calmed down. Y'all know Lil Wayne, the block is hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. Right? The block is not hot anymore. So what do I mean by the block is not hot? And this is the dance that y'all seen her do, right? Okay. The reason why she is out right now doing this because no other content creators covering her anymore. And so everything is quiet. Again, none of the content creators are covering her. So now that everything is quiet, it's the perfect time for her to come back out because no one will suspect anything. There'll be no pressure and she'll be able to come back out. Now she can come out when she's out with her dance moves. You see this, the next thing you know, you'll see her on a TV show again. Then she's back out in full effect. And I've been mentioning this. She's been waiting a long time for things to calm down to come back out. And that's why she's coming back out now. Right? This is why she's coming back out now. right? Because everything is quiet. A Patriot chick says her daughter is beautiful. I agree. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. She's got the like model features and stuff. I mean, I guess obviously this is a model shot, but yeah. It's crazy, man. It's just crazy. Like I said, it's most people, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but again, she's back out because everything is calm right now and quiet. Now, maybe because of a content creator like myself, I don't know if any other content creators are going to bother covering any of this. Maybe if we cover this, then maybe she may not be back out in full effect. Maybe it'll slow things down. But I don't really see any other content creator covering it because, you know, it's not juicy enough material. This is not exciting enough material for most people out here to go click on and see, and other content creators to cover to get their views, right? They're not going to waste their time on this story. They got what they needed. They milked the story dry. And now the coast is clear and Allison Holker can make her debut. Now, remember, she was saying every time she was dancing, she would be dancing in memory of Twitch. Do y'all remember this? Do I need to go back to her Instagram and show you? Oh, dance in memory of my late husband. Everything is in memory of my late husband. You see this? It's all about that. And you're going to see now she's going to just be dancing unless people ask her, right? Let me see if I can find the video because I really wasn't planning on pulling any of this up, but since I'm on the subject, let me see. Wait a minute. Is this one of the ones? Well, this just says I love language. I know in here she was talking about we should always dance. Remember Ellen DeGeneres was talking about it, and I know that was Ellen, but you know, she was always talking about, let me see.
To me and my family at this time, it has been very challenging and emotional. But you guys have brought so much hope and inspiration to us by sharing stories and memories and moments in different ways that Stephen impacted your life. And it's brought us so much hope and inspiration. And he was someone that was just beautiful, and he lived his life from love, and he made you feel a certain way. My family and I have always said that we wanted to make sure that our purpose was lived out by bringing joy to people's homes, you know, from dance or love, and that's not going to change for us. It's going to feel a little bit different, but we know that that's our purpose, and we'll still do that to this day. And I hope that we can remember the feeling that he gave us, and remember that we can still move from there. We can still move and choose love, and we can still choose grace, and we can still choose kindness. And I will always be there for you guys, and I appreciate you guys being there for us at this moment. It goes a really far way for us. So thank you, and I hope you guys remember how special you are and how much of an impact you make around the world, and continue to move from there. We love you guys.
I was trying to see if in that speech, because it's been a while, if she was talking about always dance for, it was so many posts or whatever. I mean, this was so long ago, but I know many of y'all understand what I'm saying about dancing for him. And so I mean, Carol asked a good question. She says, is it too soon for dancing again? Jesus, my heart is burning. If I still can't get over his death, how are they okay about this? I mean, this is my point. You know, a lot of stuff was sketchy and questionable about what happened. Many of us know that, right? We talked about this. And now that the coast is clear, no content, none of your big content creators. Let's see if they even cover this story, right? Because I'm the only one actually covering it. And I'm not just saying this, right? Let me show y'all something real quick. Outside of the news and media outlets, because they don't count, right? They're going to cover everything. News and media outlets, right? Let's see if any other content creator, there might be one or two, but you know, we're all the big content creators that were covering this story, right? Let me see if any of this comes up. Because a lot of y'all think I be making this stuff up, and I always provide receipts. Just give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Okay, let's look real quick at let's look at this screen. Okay, try to get a little bit bigger so y'all can see it. I don't want it too big because it start messing stuff up. Okay, so you got Access Hollywood, you got Entertainment Tonight. Now you have one person here, somebody new 5 days ago. I don't know if they talked about it. Then the next article is 3 months old. Okay, 3 months old. Then all these YouTube shorts are old, right? See, y'all think I be making this stuff up. Look, 1 year ago, 11 years ago. See, all these views, these are old videos, right? 10 years ago, 3 months ago, right? 3 years ago, 2 months ago, 8 years ago. I just want y'all to see. Now, here we go. Somebody said, well, this is something totally different. 11 years. See, 3 years. There's no content creator at the time of this video covering this stuff, right? They're not covering it. I'm just saying, they're not. So, like, I put my money where my mouth is, and I put receipts back behind what I say. They're not covering this story, and we'll see if they will cover it. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But the point that I'm making is, again, Allison Holker is coming back out. I told y'all that this would happen. This happened months because it got quiet. No one was covering the story. You know, they quieted my YouTube channel, and I don't get the visibility I used to get. So, you know, it is what it is. And now the coast is clear, and they're able to come out these things. So, you know, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. But this is your girl, Allison Holker, coming back out. Expect to see her on TV shows and dancing and stuff. You know, it's right on the time for like the fall Dancing with the Stars, right? Right on time, right? Doesn't that usually kick back up around the fall? For those of you that watch TV or sometime, doesn't it usually kick back up? Was it season 32 was coming out? Like I said, this the latest buzz and the latest news. No one's really talking about it. Other than the news and media outlets. If you come here, let me show you this. I like to show y'all what you're going to see, right? What other content creators are going to come look at. Let's take a look at this. Let's put this on the screen, right? You're going to see some articles reporting this, right? People, CNN, E! Online, Cinema Blend, Hola, like all these companies, you know, they're going to be reporting it. Here's the article from Hola, right? She triumphantly returns to dancing after 8 months of passing. And see, what they're trying to do is they're prepping you. They're programming the public for her return. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, because what you're seeing is that she's dancing on her social media, right? So y'all say, how's she really coming out dancing? She just put a social media video. They are using words to prep you, to program you into her actual professional, back on TV, etc., dancing career. She'll be back at it. Hardcore, right? Many of you are like, well, shouldn't she be back at it anyway? Well, we could pose that question, but then we also need to pose the question of what happened to Twitch Boss. You know, do y'all believe the narratives that they gave y'all? And I substantially went through all of this, and many of you also don't believe, and many other content creators have done the same thing. There's a lot of questions to this, and it sounds like a lot of stuff that happens in Hollywood. Y'all heard what Kanye said? Seems like they want to traumatize and monetize. It's a whole lot of that. Around Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Isn't that what Kanye always says when I play? So they're trying to program you with words right? To get y'all to think, okay, and get ready. She's coming back. She's triumphantly returning. Like, how did she hit the dance floor, right? Notice the article says triumphantly returned triumphantly to the dance floor after an absence of over 8 months, right? How's she on the dance floor when she's just in a YouTube Instagram video? Sorry. She's in an Instagram video on her page. So how's that returning to the dance floor? I thought you got to be on a television show to be on the dance floor, right? Am I missing something, or be on a stage or something? Am I missing? Is all of my years of tap dance and ballet and professional music career, does all of that, like, maybe I'm glitching out because I don't understand performing as a child, what being on the stage and dance floor actually really means, right? I know what it's like to dance. I used to tap dance and do ballet. I told you, I've been performing my entire life, right? Me being in front of a camera is nothing new. A lot of these other content creators just grab the camera in adulthood, or just because it's a cool thing to do. I've been in front of the camera since a little child, before I knew what a camera was, right? But they're trying to program y'all into thinking this, because this is what's going to happen. All she did was share the video, but now they're trying to say she triumphantly returned to the dance floor. And this is what I told you that's going to happen. She's going to end up returning to the dance floor because, again, nobody's talking about this story anymore. Everything's calmed down, and then poof, that's how the cookie crumbles. Right? Triumphantly. This is how the cookie crumbles. But you heard it first here at Brainwaves Advice Topics LLC. So I just kind of wanted to report this. We're going to see what happens. I'll be on it when anything changes. In the meantime, speaking of changes, I want to give you all an opportunity to change your life. You could do this from the comforts of your home, in your car, at work. That's right, at work, in school, wherever you are. You're just walking down the street, you're getting your exercise on, you're just sitting there chilling. Here's an opportunity where you don't have to go to a church. No one has to know what you're doing, that you can be saved, right? You can't say no one gave you an opportunity, because I'm right here and no one has to know. You have the safety of your computer or your phone. No one knows. No one can see you, right? They don't know what you're doing. People don't know what we be doing, right? When we be on the phone, out and about, they don't know what we doing, right? So here's an opportunity for you to accept salvation. And no one has to know. And then when you choose and you feel comfortable to share it with your friends and your family and the public and your spouses and your kids and this and that, then you can do so, right? You could join a church later if you want to. Let the Holy Spirit lead you. You could get baptized or re-baptized, whatever it is you want to do. You could do all of that if you choose. But let's just make sure your soul is good. So on that note, John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, Jesus, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. So if you pray this with me and believe this in your heart and your mind and your soul, guess what? You're saved. Father God, I believe you sent your only begotten son, Jesus, to die for my sins, for me to be free of my sins. No matter what ritual, no matter what tarot card, no matter what sexual immorality, no matter whatever thoughts and sins that I have done or thinking about doing, I'm free of those through the blood of Christ. I believe Jesus died, went to hell, took the keys from the devil, and rose again to sit on the right-hand throne of God, so that I may have everlasting life. I want to make you, Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior over my life. If you said that, if you prayed that, and you believe and receive that in your heart, in your mind, in your soul, guess what? You're saved. Congratulations. Welcome to the kingdom. And I'm going to tell you something. I know earlier I mentioned about not really telling your family and your friends and coworkers and all that, so you got time to, acclimate yourself to this profound spiritual change, right? But that light that's going to be shining in you, because the Bible calls us to be the light of the world, that light is going to shine so bright that people going to start asking. They're going to be like, man, you are glowing. I see your glow up. What's up? And that's when you can share the reason why and share the same good news. So with that being said, y'all, I'm going to stay on top of this story amongst other stories. I just wanted to cover this. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Please hit the PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Super Chats. Join the membership. It's greatly appreciated. It keeps the lights on and allows me to continue to do what I do. Thank you very much in advance. And shout out to those of you that do hit the Cash App and the PayPals and the Venmos and the Super Chat. You don't even have to type my name in. I got the links in the description box here. Every show, every video, every YouTube short on the About tab. You don't even have to type nothing or click on. You just click or tap, boom, and take you straight there to the payment platform. Also, if you would like for me to cover a particular story or a particular angle of a story, I need you to hit the PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. I get so many messages. That's the only way to ensure that I cover that story. And when you do that, there is a message section, and whatever payment platform, just put whatever story or angle of story you want me to cover. Now, obviously, it needs to be something that is in alignment to my channel and what I do with my brand. I'm not going to cover something that's just completely bonkers, that's going to make me look crazy or what have you. I'll just refund your money. So obviously within reason, but I pretty much cover almost any subject. So y'all know what time it is. With that being said, love y'all. I'm about to get out of here. I'm going to send you away. In the meantime, until then, with love, with blessings, and with light.